In the coaches category of the Field Hockey Canada Hall of Fame, Field Hockey Canada is proud to induct Lynne Beecroft, an all-time great Canadian leader.
Buzz, I think it goes without saying that your name belongs in the Field Hockey Canada Hall of Fame, along with every other major sports Hall of Fames that exist in Canada.
Well, congratulations, Buzzy. I think the honor is well deserved. She will not feel that it is deserved, but her efforts on behalf of the field hockey community, the Vikes hockey community, and from her athletes doesn't go unnoticed.
Buzz, as many called her, is the all-time winningest Canadian university field hockey coach. A lot of her success is credited to her humility.
How does it feel for you personally to have your contributions be recognized on a national level?
Well, I think it's probably more important that the athletes that I coached got the opportunity to play for Field Hockey Canada, so everything that I learned as an athlete, I was able to pass on to them.
Buzz started her athletic journey at a young age.
I moved to Duncan, and that was when I was like grade 5, and that was the first time I played any organized sport. And by chance, field hockey happened to be the first sport that I got to play. I started as goalie, which was not the place I really wanted to be, but they didn't have a goalie, so I chose to do that. And then I moved into the midfield position.
As she grew, Buzz quickly developed into a solid player as she represented Canada at the 1983 World Cup and the 1984 Olympic Games. While coaching wasn't on Buzz's radar, fellow Hall of Famer Nancy Mullenhauer asked if Buzz could help coach the Vikes in 1984.
She asked me if, I don't even know if she asked the head coach, but she asked me if I'd like to be that assistant coach, and I agreed. And I was a little bit hesitant because I knew Sandy Drever, who was the head coach, and but we worked together well in the first 3 months, and after we won our first UVic's first national championship, Sandy retired, and I just took on the role of head coach.
The rest was history, as Buzz went on to lead the team for 39 straight seasons, becoming the winningest coach in Canadian university field hockey history with 340 wins. Part of what drove her success was her calm demeanor.
I'm a little nervous to give the trade secrets to how Buzz is as a field hockey coach, because if you know, you know, and if you're a part of it, you feel it. And no matter whether you were part of her team in the 80s, the 90s, the 2000s, you know what you were a part of, and it was magic.
She creates an environment through her training sessions, both on and off the field, with her athletes, to create a oneness that allows them to compete and be successful, which they have done time and time again for the University of Victoria.
She guided the Vikes to 34 national medals, including 15 golds. Nearly 40 of her players went on to achieve international careers.
So I'm not sure that the young Lynne would have believed that she could have coached other people, but I believe that if you, as I mentioned, if you actually connect with athletes or human beings on a soul-to-soul level, I think you can get a lot out of them.
Buzz stepped away from coaching in 2023 after winning her 4th straight national title, to which the University of Victoria later celebrated her historic career by dedicating its hockey pitch in her honor in October of 2023. Looking back on her legacy, those around Lynne celebrate what Lynne's been able to accomplish and how many athletes she's been able to help.
I think with Buzz, the first thing that comes to mind when I think of legacy, I think of passion and what she puts into each and every season and has put into each and every season in order to impact her athletes' lives.
Lynne Beecroft should be remembered as a coach and as a leader and as a builder and as a player that looked out for the people around her. She took care of the people and the person behind the player first. And that is what makes her so special.
If I did anything, I hope that the athletes that I coached recognize that whatever they do, if they do it to the best of their ability, which I always tried to do things to the best of my ability, if they had a positive attitude, if they were on time, because we focus a lot on time, because if you don't in the right place at the right time, you're not going to score. So time is important, and you offer a bit of give back to the community, be of service. I think those are the 4 things that I would wish that people would remember when they think about me.